Hi everyone, welcome to FARROWT READZ. Today I'm going to be doing a pick-a-pile regarding what obstacle or obstacles are you overcoming? And we're also going to look at, what influences, what's influencing those obstacles in your life and what's going to be the likely outcome for you based on just your decision making, your behaviors, and just the outside influences. If you're new to my channel, any of the videos that I do, I am a general tarot reader right now. I do fun tarot readings. I do controversial ones. I do love tarot readings. And I don't know when I'm gonna get a super call to do those, but it's coming. It's coming. If you're the general audience that loves the love and comes in that twin flame and soulmate and karmic situations, I'll be getting into it. Anyhow, but that's me. I'm FARROWT READZ. I do unique tarot readings, or at least I try to. If you have any interesting topics or subjects, go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And when I am so new to this. I'm still organizing. I didn't even realize that I don't put my information for you to contact me if you don't want to leave comments. So forgive me for that. I'm new, y'all, and I'm just inviting you to go through the process of my spiritual quest, my spiritual journey, being an example of me learning and applying and using the tools and resources and being guided by others as I guide others. Be guided as I guide. However, let's get into this reading. So I have 3 different piles for you. Again, we're going to be focusing on what obstacles you are overcoming. So if there's something on your mind, something that's been bothering you, a person, just yourself, not being able to be with your family, just work overloading you and you can't connect like with your children, or that person that you were dating, just somehow you got ghosted. Whatever your situation is, obstacles are just challenges in life, and they're all manageable. And it seems that there's a season right now where I'm experiencing a lot of people that are not overcoming their obstacles that they're encountering in life. So that's what inspired me a bit to do a reading like this. I want to mention before I get started, I got this new Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle, part of the Deviant Moon. Mr. Valenza, I believe. I do use the Deviant Moon cards border version, and my lovely life partner, my husband, I call him my partner in life, he is not too much into this, what I'm into, what you're into, the spiritual path. Let's challenge ourselves, get rid of the shadow self. Are you my karmic? Are you my soulmate? What's going on in life? Get rid of these blockages, just always questioning in your mind, almost defeating yourself, but then releasing it all. It's what it's all about. And he's not very into this, so I was quite surprised that he got this for me. And there's also another couple decks that I want to get. I want to do some readings for you all. And when those come in, I'll be working on those to present to you as well. So let me quit talking. It's already going 5 minutes into this. A bunch of you already probably fast forwarded, so no one's going to be hearing my voice. Okay, anyways. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I'm overcoming a little sickness. My voice was out, and I guess it's hard to get back into the groove. Sorry, you guys. So, let's get refocused. This is the stone for pile 1. If you like the number 1, pick number 1. If you like just the number 2, pick number 2. If you like number 3, pick number 3. But if you like the stones, pick a stone. If you also like to go through the timestamps below, the way the numbers add up to a single digit, or repeating numbers if there's any, a progression of numbers. This is for pile 3. It's however you resonate with the pile. And if the pile doesn't resonate with you, you could always just enjoy the storyline or pick a different pile. Okay, I hope everybody has what's been on their minds. What challenges have you been facing? What's the obstacles you're overcoming? And if you chose this stone, or pile 1, and we have the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Okay, you guys, let me try to just bring this in a bit closer so you guys could see the cards better. Hope that's a little better for you guys. And last card is 7 of Swords. There. I hope that works for all of the cards. 7 of Swords, that light right there. Put some pyrite right there. Get over that sword energy. Yeah, we got a lot of passion, desirous, adventures. We got the King of Wands he's a wise leader. He's got the kiddos or youth with him going out on an adventure. That's the present moment. But see, in hindsight, we got the Knight of Wands. And that's, in this deck, it's a bit of hasty decision making. You got some hasty decision making. But see, you got the Knight going straight into King of Wands, and I'm picking up 2 different energies where it's almost like I want to say you are one of these children and this is your dad or a father figure, and you're ready to go out and do adventures. Not only adventures, but you feel ready and willing. You got your wings. You got your armor on. What else do you need but to experience life? And you got that full moon. We all know what happens on the full moons. You got that energy coming down, and it really taps into people's hidden desires, good or bad, influencing people. So it's like you want to go out and do adventures, but it's like you got your father or some kind of authority figure, and he's a wise leader. This person is wise. So he's going out with the youth on an adventure of his own, but he's guiding these youth. He's trying to teach them the skills, whether it's learning to live out on your own in the city how to be responsible and pay bills, or going out in a land you've never lived in before. Say you're a city person, and now you're going to go to the backcountry woods to do some apprenticeship in gold mining or something. It's like something no one ever thought you would do. And it's like, yeah, that's like what I'm picking up on. It's like, you want to go out and do this adventure. Don't tell me what to do. I know enough. Let me go. I got all the resources I need. And then you got this energy right here going like, no, no, no. Like trying to block you, trying to protect you. But see, if you fly by, you try to go over this person's head, then you land in that sword energy. So your attempt to take off and go on your own journey by yourself, really, without guidance, without help, without resources. It's like you're going out. And that is the best way to learn, but you weren't prepared. It's like you weren't prepared. So you ended up in this sword energy, 7 of sword energy, where it's like you're making poor decisions. Your attempts they're poorly executed, which means you'll always have to go back. So take that guidance. But that's easy to say, right? I mean, this is authority figure. And I'm also one of those people, well, don't tell me what I can and can't do. I know what's good. Even if I know it's bad for me, don't tell me what to do, because I'll do it anyway, even though I know it's bad. And that's a blockage. And we got the iceberg. We got the iceberg correlating with the Knight of Wands. And what the iceberg is getting into, that's about it's emphasizing self-exploration is needed. You know, you're seeing the tip of the iceberg. You don't know what's underneath. You're just discovering yourself. You're just learning about yourself. This is very fledgling activity or behavior. So this iceberg represents self-exploration, really is needed here to prevent you from just going out on some journey without the proper necessities to guide you through. So, and we all know, like the tip of the iceberg, it's bigger underneath that water. It's way bigger than you think. So, this is like a warning. The iceberg it's like a warning for you. And we have umbrella with the King of Wands. And this is just reinforcing that this King of Wand energy with the umbrella represents like protection. Protection like from something beyond. That's it. It's protection from something beyond you can foresee or predict. So any obstacles that may come in your way, you're so experienced and this person is so experienced and wise and wants to guide. And this is fire energy. This person's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Those are all playful energies. So it's not surprising that you got this King of Wands trying to guide the youth. They usually know how to connect. There's a connection through play that they do. They play, learn through play. That's what that fire energy typically reminds me of when it's paired in cards like this with children or youth. Let's say youth. So this is a clarifying card that this is protective energy for you. Take it how it resonates. And let's look at this last one. And now we got the ladder. See, the ladder. And, you heed this advice. There are more dangers that maybe you can't predict, you can't foresee. We're not prepared for anything. There's something that's called divine timing. There's something that's called fate and destiny. Now, it all depends on where our thought process is, where we are spiritually, how we're evolving logically, and how we're controlling and mastering our emotions. And where we're all aligned, when you're aligned, your intuition really is at its peak. And that's the problem. That's why we're always looking at these readings. I'm blocked in some way. This keeps happening. So it's like you unblock one aspect or chakra in your body system or energy field, then it's almost like you block another. But when you heed advice, you begin advancing up the ladder. You start overcoming obstacles. You start stepping up in life. Very cool. Now, we got the 5 of Swords. Like that lady wants to attack. But this comes from feeling defeated. And then when you feel we feel defeated, there's a sense of uncertainty. Now, this is interesting because now we have the Queen of Wands. Oops, sorry. Now we have the Queen of Wands, and earlier we had the King of Wands. And this is controlled energy. She's holding that candelabra, or the candles. I don't know if candelabra has 5, or if it's considered, you know what, an unimportant detail I'll have to look up later. However, this is a Vampiress. This is a charismatic, controlled energy. And you got the queen's shadow in the mirror right there. And you have Page of Wands. So again, we have that sword and that wand energy. So now we have air signs and the fire signs. And these signs usually get along. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Yeah, those are the 6 signs. I do not sense, but it doesn't really, take it as it resonates. You can also be an earth sign with a lot of fire placed in your chart. That's just something you have to individually look up. But with this controlled energy, it goes in the pile of protection and leadership and wisdom, control. The theme in this pile too for the read. And then with this Page of Wands, she's in the carousel. She's harnessing that energy of light in her hands, and she's got that green dress on. That, for me, that's just displaying that heart chakra energy. So this is she represents an adventurous soul. This is control. This is adventure. So in the end, with your outcome being, you want to wander, but your excitement needs to be controlled. It needs to go in approach of a wise manner. Otherwise, you very much get hurt. You could experience deceit, betrayal, literally someone stabbing you in the back, a change, not of chaos, but a change nonetheless that could be equivalent as chaos. Now, I like to twist things. Out of chaos comes creation. But this is literally unpredictable. It's like you're being guided to just control, be patient. You will wander, you will journey. But you don't want to go out wandering and journeying like this. Yeah, I mean, there you go. He's wearing green, she's wearing green. You want to go out like this, controlling your light, protecting your light, going on an adventure where you're protected. This is overcoming your obstacle. You got fresh energy and you want to go explore. You think, you feel that you know, which we all do. But the outcome shows that you are ready to heed advice, and if you need to experience control more, you just want to know how to do it. You don't want to be told how, just show me how. Because you don't want to have poor attempts, that Seven of Sword energy. And you don't want to be hitting any icebergs, going down like the Titanic, being like the captain's on there. So I hope this reading resonated for you. It really showed that you have positive outcomes. It's just gaining wisdom through life. And sometimes the easiest thing to gain wisdom in life is to just take in other people's guidance, whether you agree with it or not. And then you form your own conclusions. And in your heart, you'll know when you're ready and prepared. Maybe it's not today, maybe it's not next week. Maybe it just comes around in the springtime, when your spirit is just a little bit more rested and clear. So thank you, Pile 1. I hope this resonated. It was a pleasant reading for me, that I do feel positive, good energy. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please check me out next time. Stop in, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll check you out next time. Pile 2, or Pile 1, sorry. On to Pile 2. Whoever chose this lovely stone. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups. We got 5 of Cups. And we have Justice. Very interesting. So for the 10 of Cups, we got the family, got family devotion. It's a reunion, back to home life. So what I picked up on this was someone that travels a lot for work. This can be overseas. Right off the bat, I think of like a business person that's a translator or something, but like what's depicted in the card is a soldier of war, a soldier. So your profession or the person that may be running through your mind, they travel or they're in the military. So it means a lot whenever you or them, they get reunited. Now there's a family involved. I don't know. It seems like there's a little baby. She could be pregnant again. Also got an older child in the mix. So this is a positive card. It's fulfillment. You got the family, just reunion, very beautiful. But then we go straight into the 5 of Cups. And this is just, ever since I first learned about this card, it's just berating wife, just unhappy, just marital disappointment. There's regret and loss. But of what? You just got reunited. There was just a reunion. But from this, you know, it literally gets split in half. And these are the feelings, these are the emotions. The marriage, the union, what happened to it? Whatever happened, it reached a justice point. So you or the other person is going to build a stronger character because of this experience from that. Like, you know, gain better in emotions. Like you literally lost something you loved. Like there's love lost. Love lost. But the person, you or the person that may be running through your mind, I mean, it just shows they build a stronger character. You could be a man or a woman. You gain a stronger character from this. You reach more balance in your life because of this loss. So let's go into your, okay, you got the rat. This represents disease. So it's almost like you got some kind of warning when, like, as you reunited with your family or when you were about to. You got some unnerving news. But now we got the ribbon. So you got the rat, an untrusting or untrustworthy person, basically a traitor. It's also a disease. So this could, whoever this person is, it's like the disease just destroyed the love. So what happened from then and there? It all comes out during a festivity, and particularly a formal occasion where your spouse, your partner, the significant other that you're involved with, that you just united with, it's like there will be a quarrel at this party. Or maybe you already did have one. And then you get fire. So your emotions are getting consumed with all this loss. Very much confusion I'm picking up on because of the progression of events, the obstacles that happen, and what influenced it. It's like, it's the separation. It's like the quarreling begins at this party where, you know, many people can witness it or just a couple people. But who likes to fight in front of people? That's behind closed doors. And even when you are behind closed doors, why do you want to fight? It's like, yeah, it feels good. It's healthy once in a while to argue with your mate. But I mean, this is love lost. There's something got lost here. But the challenge in this is how to overcome it. How to overcome this loss. And we've all experienced this before. And you got the 3 of Cups. So communion, excitement. You want to drown and have fun in your emotions. I know that may sound funny, but it's like you want to get with your friends and you just want to get intoxicated. You want to have a good time. You want to forget about your problems. You want to get rid of what you're feeling. And there you are. 4 of Cups. With all that alcohol. Just kidding. So you basically got your blinders on. So you know what's going on. It's hard to admit, but there's a disenchantment in the relationship now. There's stagnation. And what's she looking at? The High Priestess. like she's in control again. And that's what this pile is about. The High Priestess is going back to faith, mystery. You've gained wisdom from your experience. And believe it or not, you become aligned. You got the High Priestess, your intuition with that full moon in the background. So this is cyclical. Yeah, because this union could have been last full moon, and then this full moon, it's all dissipated. It's all gone. You're alone. Not that you're alone. You've gained strength. You've become wiser. I mean, going through a loss of a relationship or a loss of love, it's a difficult roller coaster ride. And if you haven't experienced this yet, you may not experience this at all. I could be saying this and you know exactly what you need to correct, whether you need to walk away, whether you're missing something in your significant other's time or attention. This is about resolving and overcoming our issues. And you do. You do. This was an ending of a mysterious reading, and this was the reading that I wondered if I should actually record and present this, because this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with all, just a few. Or it could resonate with all. It could resonate with people that you know and not particularly you. But this is an energy that I got picked up on. And when I prayed about it, so I continued. But in the beginning of this spread, you were uniting. And now you've gained wisdom. You've gone through it. It's like really you went through a storm. You returned from a war practically, whether it's like a physical, spiritual, emotional, mental war. You came home reuniting, and then in the end, you're just wiser, you're clearer. So you seek within yourself because you want balance in your life. And you're tired of consuming your emotions, and this is a nice pile. This was a difficult pile. I want to acknowledge that. But there's positivity in the end of this. So I really pick up that this is a karmic situation. When you clear certain emotions out and you move on, you'll be ready to have a bunch of new blessings. So just keep that intent in mind, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment below. I'd appreciate that. Let me know how it resonated, and I'll check you guys out next time. Thank you. Hey, pile 3. Got this lovely stone going on. Let's check out your obstacle. You are overcoming. Your outcome will be. Okay, you got the Devil. The High Priestess. And 3 of Wands. So the Devil, we're discussing obsessive desires and evil fantasies. which is interesting. And we got the High Priestess, and the Devil's got his back. They both got their back turned towards each other, or away from each other. So this is very intriguing, because the High Priestess, we got a woman wise beyond her years, very intuitive. She's about supreme knowledge. And then we got the Three of Wands, where there's reflection on, you know, a person's effort, one's effort, and new responsibilities are developing. Not only new responsibilities, but developing possibilities. There's a lot of abundance and growth in there. And you got the High Priestess, you know, aiding this energy. But then this influence of obsessive wit, like there's a desire behind all this. There's an evil fantasy. So let's get the clarifier cards out. Okay, we got Octopus. Going with that Devil card. Now the Octopus in this deck, this represents high intelligence, greed, and entanglement. So the motivating factor or overcoming obstacles in this pile has to do with greed. Greed of what? Honey, it could be money, sex, drugs, love, just enjoying your own self-destruction. And the skull. Thoughts of feelings of mortality. Change. And the skull represents the end of a cycle. So it's like you're overcoming your obstacles already. You could be pregnant. You could be birthing a new idea. There's many things going on in the Three of Wands. Because like she's pregnant, but then she's also nurturing and providing nurturance and food and health and all that to the buddings. And you got the moon cascading the moon's light down there, helping that moonlight grow. What are those, like moonflowers? It reminds me of like the night flowers that grow better in the moonlight. So there's a lot of activity going on. So you very much have progressed. So your evil fantasies, your desires, you know, addictions, abuses, self-harm, any of that, it's like you're turning your back on it. You harnessed back into this High Priestess energy. There's an end of that cycle. You're ending that cycle because you got new cycles beginning, and that's what you want to focus on. And it seems that you really have to intently focus on this to stay out of that Devil Octopus energy. And you got the fetus. Birth. You're going through evolution and some salvation. That's really cool. I just got done. Yeah, it correlates very well. So you're birthing, you are really conceiving, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor, really. So you've invested something emotionally or mentally into a project, maybe your own self goals. Maybe you were having a problem with some low vibe energies. You couldn't break some kind of, you know, habit, and you tapped into your High Priestess energy. You prayed, you asked for help. You prayed, give me the end of a cycle. You did something, and the angels heard your call, because now you're in this energy. And all these cards are clarifying it. So let's look at your final cards. You got the Eight of Swords. So yeah, with the devil energy and the octopus, it's look, the octopus is purple and this card is purple. So you got bondage and fear, you're trapped. Of course we all feel that way. Of course you feel that way when you got the devil influencing you. You're under the spell of something or someone or a different force. And to know that you're submissive to it, it's overwhelming. And then you get the Hanged Man. And this is about contemplation. You really put thought into your present moment about getting rid. This was serious obstacles with the devil. And then it's like the octopus. I mean, come on now. Think of the octopus. Those 8 arms and then all those sucky things. It's like, I can imagine you get in the grasp of one of those, they're never letting go. They're more intelligent than you and they've evolved over. It's like the things I've heard about the octopuses. This is the first time I drew an octopus card ever. But yeah, they're dangerous. As dangerous as the devil. So you get into this contemplation energy. You get tapped into your high priestess. You end the cycle. And then you get, I believe this is the judgment card. And she's like picking up, look it's like her daughter, or it could also be like I forget what it's called. When you are facing and resolving conflicts or past traumas from when you were a child, like your inner child conflictions. And like you finally resolve something, going through this process, letting go, bringing this either addictive, abusive, just bad habit cycle of greed and envy and pride. You know, you're putting it all to rest. And you go through the process. And it's like you rescue yourself. But not only rescuing yourself, you could be rescuing yourself because you literally are going to be having a baby. You just found out you were pregnant. You can't keep up those bad behaviors. You were stronger than the devil. And you still got all these zombies trying to get at you. It's like you know you're inevitable fate. But fate, you see, fate is only one road you choose to your destiny. Fate is not your final destination. So you release. This whole third pile, release, salvation, nurturing, growth, new beginnings, possibilities, because you put all this ego to the death. And it wasn't easy. And another thing about this pile, you see octopus is 44, we got the skull 13, which adds to 4, and then all these numbers all together, single digit comes to 4. So 4, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Once again, 13, 1, 3 equals 4. So for me, I picked up that when you see the number 4, that's your clarifier. That's the angels speaking to you. That it is, your road may be hard, but the angels are with you. The archangels, angels are with you and working on your behalf. If you're on a difficult road, you will persevere. Okay? Remember the number 4. The universe has your back. The angels has your back. God has your back. You defeated the devil. Okay? And don't forget this reading, because the devil will figure out how to come at you again. And that's what we always have to keep in mind. The devil never takes a break. we can't take a break. But pile 3, congratulations, because that's not easy. It's not easy to overcome your obstacles and welcome in new birthing, whether it's physical changes in you or new blossoming ideas. You're in your creativeness right now. Your intuition is on point. You have harnessed an energy, and keep it up, keep it going. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Check me out next time. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a beautiful weekend. Check out some more of my videos I'll be posting. Love and light, you all. Bye-bye.